This is On Tilt Trading with today's live crypto market analysis and pre-trade strategy. Up first this morning we have Ripple. Ripple got my attention this morning. Here trading at the S4 level here on the 15-minute. We'll go through the top-down analysis and we'll go back to the 15 to go into more detail on my trade theories for today. Here on the weekly, we can see that Ripple is currently in a downtrend. This is the current strong high. This is the current strong low. There was some rejection here, and Ripple found support down here at this level and has been buying back up, and we can see that it is nearly tested the strong high here, or about to test the strong high. And we can see here it is at the opposite end of the range of the trade idea. So this, my main trade idea is a short trade. We can see that Ripple is high in the range here on the weekly. Here on the 4-hour chart, we can see here that this is the current strong low. This is the current week high. Here on the 4-hour on Ripple, we can see there's some displacement this morning here with some selling. And then up here on the 15-minute chart, as I mentioned, opening up below the S4 Camarilla pivot. This is the S3 Camarilla pivot. Based on my trading system, when a currency pair opens up below the S4 level, that triggers a short signal for me. And then this particular trade idea is an S4, I believe it's to, let's see, yeah, I believe this is S7 trade idea. And then we'll go through a little more detail here on the entry, and I'll walk you through my current trades right now. So this morning, this is the this candle here is the London Open right here. So we can see that price action is selling off into the London Open and continues to sell off here into the London Open. Ripple finds support down here at this level. I believe this is in between S5 and S6. Ripple finds support down here. And then we can see now we're buying back up. But what my trade idea is with this currency pair, with this being S4, with Ripple opening up below the S4 level. So I'm going to be short bias on this. But with this displacement here, I'm going to look for retracement back up to this level. So my trade idea is with this sell-off and then opening here below S4, is that we'll pull back to test this level, and I'll move this. This is a Fibonacci retracement tool right here, but this is covering up what I believe to be an order block right here. I believe this is an order block here, but we'll get more into that here in a minute. So with that, pulling back into here and then selling back off to a deeper level. We'll go down to the 4-hour to really break down my target because it would be difficult to see here on the 15, but my entries would be better. So we can see there's support here. We can see there's a elevated volume profile here in these candles. So what I'm seeing here is finding support and then pulling back. So I took an entry. So this trade idea is basically, since I'm waiting for a trade up here, I don't know if this trade gets up here or not, or even if it gets up here, if it will trade down into it. So my thought process is to basically get an extra trade or take a trade while I'm waiting for my trade, or probably better said, trading into my trade. So I have a larger trade idea, but this smaller trade idea, trading it into it. So basically, excuse me, having a higher time frame idea. For example, my idea is a 4 hour or daily time frame type of trade. But on any smaller time frame, let's say a 15-minute or 5-minute, whatever trend is on a higher time frame, it could be the opposing trend on a lower time frame to set those things up or for pullback. So I've been working with it a few times, and this is, I would say, my first, let's say, premeditated attempt at this strategy, basically having a trade idea and then trading the pullback into the trade idea. So basically trying to make money or taking a trade while you're waiting for a trade. But it may work, it may not. If this works, then I have a possibility of getting into my main trade idea. If this doesn't work, then my main trade idea definitely would not work. And then this will just fail. And then I'll know my trade idea is incorrect. So it's also a way to verify your trade idea and put risk on. So we'll see how this goes. But this is my trade idea. And then we can see here, let's come down. Actually, we'll stay up here. So both of these have the same target. This up here, this 240.89, which is the open of this, what I believe is an order block right here. And then these yellow lines here, this is the market structure at the London Open. So here, as I mentioned, is the London Open candle. So everything to the left of here is going to be the open. So basically from the crypto open, which would be about right here, from the crypto open to the London Open, I take the structure and use that to form a range in addition to the Camarilla pivot ranges, and that gives me a picture of what type of range or price action that these currency pairs are trading in. So with this information, I basically just take my trade ideas from it. So I would anticipate further buying throughout the course of the day and likely into the New York Open. My theory is this selling off here at the London Open, and then we'll buy back up or potentially buy back into the source of this displacement here. As I mentioned, I'd take my target for this, let's say, primary, or I would take the profits from this intro trade here and then get into the next position here. And then with this position here, this is an add. Since this is my first time, let's say, consciously trying this trade idea, like trading into a trade, I took a quarter position down here. Once it started looking like it may work, I went on and put the rest of the position on, the other 3/4 of the position on here on pullback after the liquidity for this candle is swept here. So I took an entry here after liquidity was swept out here for the remainder of the move up to this order block for target here. And I'll throw my Fibonacci back on here. So now we're getting some pullback here, and it seems like right now, so far so good with this trade, this first trade here, trying to get to my second trade. But basically an S4 short with this opening up S4, and we'll see how this goes going forward. And then for my main trade idea, looking at this to pull back here on the 4 hour up into my target, and then sell off here, and to sweep this liquidity down here. There's going to be sell side liquidity right here under this wick, and I believe they're going to target that. And there's going to be sell side liquidity under this wick, and I believe any large institution would want to sweep this liquidity as well. So this is my overall trade idea, and we'll see how it goes. Next up we have Cardano. Alright, Cardano, very similar to Ripple here. So we have the S4. I noticed Cardano setting up here below the S4 Camarilla pivot. So if we zoom in just a little bit, this candle here, this is the open, this is the London open. We can see here that this candle, we're right at the S4 level, so we're really close, but this is close enough for me. And we start to sell off here. Let's do top down here on the weekly, so we can see quite a large range here on Cardano. So we could be going anywhere pretty much from what I would see here on this weekly range. A lot of room to work here on this 4 hour. But since this week high, this is the current strong low, this is the current week high, we can see there's been consistent selling here, minus these 2 weeks right here. Here on the 4 hour, this is the current strong low. This is the current week high, and you can see that we've been trading here in the upper end of the range, and have tested the lower end, and now we'll see where we go here. But based on my trade idea, we'll end up somewhere here around the middle, or let's say upper half of the range here. But yeah, big move up here, and then up here on the 15-minute, more detail again, this being the open candle, this being the S4 and S3 pivot, these yellow lines, this is the market structure at the open, at the London open. And I'll walk you through my main trade idea here is a short trade from up here. So this would be, let's say, and we're down here, so the S4, this would be an S4, I believe this may be an S6 trade. Let's see here, if we come up, this is the Fibonacci retracement tool here, and I use this to get my entries here, but we'll move it here so we can get a look. And this is what I'm designating as the order block, this candle right here. So I would anticipate a test of this candle here, and then this is where I would look to take my entry. After the test of this order block, and you can see it's right here at the level of S3 and the top of this opening range here. So I would be looking for to short down at this level, I believe down to the S6 level for here. And if we go to the 4 hour, So it would be from here down to here. And this would sweep out this liquidity down here. So I believe any institutional traders or institution would look to sweep this sell side liquidity that's down here. And then my trade into the trade, or my trade while I'm waiting for that trade to potentially set up, we can see this displacement here on the 15-minute. You can see it here on the 4-hour. And we can see that Cardano found support down here at this level. We can see the more elevated volume profile here. And we can see that found support, pulled back. I took an entry here, put my stop back below this, and then back below this price action, and then got the move up. I only took a quarter position, since this is again the first time I'm let's say intentionally using this strategy, this pre-trade strategy, let's say. And then here took my second entry once this pattern came in and swept out the liquidity on this candle here. I took an entry, and now you can see we moved up and pulled back a little bit. Now we may be ready to head back up, if all goes well, into target. And we can see here both of these targets are the same, even though this is this position here is a quarter size, and this position here is a 3/4 size to be a full size. And you can see the target is the open of this order block candle here. And then if I can, okay, I can back up here, and then you can see my stop loss. My stop loss is back here. And I'll go back to Ripple and show you my stop there. Okay, here's Ripple. I'm back at Ripple. You can see my stop below this price action right here. And then for the second trade, you can see that my stop is below the entry candle here. And let's see, for my limit order, for the trade, for my main trade, you can see my stop is set up back here. And then back to Cardano. So Cardano, we saw this stop. We'll see my second stop. Well, it's not showing, but my second stop is down here. For whatever reason, it's not showing. Even though it's showing here. And then for my main trade idea, my stop is just above here. Okay, I'll put my Fibonacci back up. Okay. So right now, we're doing some consolidation. You can see this range here that we're consolidating in. So if all goes well, you can see here with Cardano here at the S4 level, it's trying to get through this S4 level, but it's finding resistance here. So we'll see as Cardano continues to try to buy through this level currently. But right now, both entries are looking good. We're ahead of both entries, so profitable in both positions. And then if we can get a candle to close up here within the S4, S3 range, that would be really good. And then let's see how we're looking currently on Ripple. So Ripple a little lower. Not yet to the S4 level, but still doing some consolidation here in this area. And both have about the same distance to target. Just Ripple is looks a little weaker than Cardano. But this is what I'm looking at this morning for crypto market analysis. Looks like we're likely to sell off, or we already have sold off. We're pulling back and maybe in for another leg of selling off around the time of the New York Open. But this is On Tilt Trading with this morning's crypto analysis and pre-trade. We'll see you next time.